Hi everyone, it's Mitch, and it is Sunday, December 9th, 2018, here with your free live show. Sorry I am a little bit late today. I've been on the phone with tech guys for over an hour, maybe even longer than that, and longer than over an hour. I don't know what that means, but let's just say, it's over an hour, but longer than over an hour. It can't be, if it's over an hour, it's always, I guess it's always over whatever the case may be. Anyways, we're here 7 days a week, 365 days a year, usually right around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, we do free picks every single game, every single day at sportschatplace.com. Our best bets always over at sportschatexperts.com, as well as sportschatplace.com, Premium and Premium Plus. Of course, if you're looking for more free picks, and of course, our best bets always over at Sports Chat Experts. Best bets for myself and some of the other top handicappers in the world today. Give everybody a couple of seconds to get joined in. Yeah, nothing to worry about. I'm always here. Sometimes I get spread a little too thin. I get carried away, even though it's NFL Sunday. Which, of course, we never miss. But see lots of people active here in the Facebook group. One thing we want to keep in mind in the Facebook group is we don't just want to ask open-ended questions unless it's about a topic that's not a game. But if you say like Saints, question mark, or whatever, it's like you got to give your opinion and give your pick. I suggest everybody read the rules in the Facebook group as well. As well as because it's like people will say, why was I banned? Why was I banned? Yeah, because you posted a link to another site in the group, which it clearly says in the rules not to do. If you get into discussions about betting sites and stuff, you're just walking down a bad road, if you look at the rules of the Facebook group. So I just appreciate everybody in the Facebook group. I love the conversation in there, but at the same time, we got to keep some kind of order in there, or else it's chaos. But anyways, of course, we're here every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Our best bet's always over at sportschatexperts.com. Appreciate everyone joining us. It's chaos. But anyways, of course, we're here every day, 7 days a week, 300. Someone here is asking for the Clemson-Notre Dame opinion. We give out the picks on the day of the game. And, of course, if you're looking for just a free pick on that game, we've got it at the site over at sportschatplace.com. So, we're certainly not going to waste our time today with a full schedule of games talking about a game in 3 weeks. Doesn't make any sense when we already have it covered for free at the site. Anyways, of course, free picks every single game, every single day at sportschatplace.com. Our best bet's always over at sportschatexperts.com. Sportschatplace.com, Premium and Premium Plus. Of course, you can watch this show. If you have a question on a specific game or parlay or something like that, the place to post that is in the Facebook group. Of course, on Fridays, we do a thing called Free for All Fridays, where I answer just about any questions, but I'm certainly not going to answer a 16 parlay question or something, because everyone knows I don't do parlays. I do about 2 a year. I think the parlay is a bad bet. What do you think of this parlay? I think it's a bad bet. I'll tell you that much. New England, Miami, I have a premium pick on. You can check it out in our premium picks. Morning to everyone joining us on all of our different channels. I'm off to a late start today, those of you that are joining us late. I got off to a late start because I was on the phone with our tech people. Making sure the site is up and running because I was on the phone with our tech people. It's weird when you switch around on these different channels. Anyways, we're going to do at least 3 free picks on today's show. I'll probably do a couple more. No, I never do teasers. I don't believe in them. Oh, I lost my college funds last night. I don't know what that means. Yeah, the sun is not up yet here in Hawaii. It's just coming out, but I never do teasers. I only do regular point spreads. I always say if you need extra points one way or another on it, like that you need to tease it, just take the other side. Right? If you feel like if a team is a 2.5 point favorite, but you feel that, you need 10 points, just take the other side. Get the full payout. Doesn't make any sense at all. The casinos love those bets. That's why they have them. It's like, believe me, the more exotic the bets are, the more like crazy they think, like the teasers and the parlays and the whatever. Believe me, the more the casinos like them. Because the more odds are going to go in your favor. Like, you ever sit down at a blackjack table and they have like the bonus bet or the special bet, and you get hit like, $100,000 on it or something. But it's always the worst bet. The more exotic the bet, the worse it is. 100% of the time. Also at casino tables, the bigger the space, right? The bigger the space on the table, like at the craps table, like the field on the craps table is like this big, right? It's like horrible bet. It's like the bigger the space they give it, the worse the bet is. Also now with the new slot machines in the casino, the bigger the slot machine, the more expensive it is to play it. That's the other thing. Yeah. Not our problem. If you're betting over your head, then I suggest you stop betting. Yeah, New England, Miami is a premium pick. You can get it in the premium area. It's in the regular premium. It's $49 a week. That's $7 a day. I got at least 7 picks in there, so it's about $1 a pick. Maybe a little less. If you buy the monthly, it automatically drops to 50 cents. But I think, over the course of the month, a day like yesterday where I gave out, 20 picks or something, it ends up being like 20 cents a pick or something. But that New England-Miami game is still in the premium area. Tennessee-Gonzaga is in the premium area. No one sucks because they didn't buy the premium. That's not true. The premium is just there for people that want it. It's not like you don't have to buy it. You don't suck if you don't. It's like some people want it, some people don't. It's like that's why it's there, and that's why we have the free picks. But I'm not going to stand behind the free picks because most of those picks are not mine. And the ones that I do here are just an opinion because my best bets are always in the premium area. So these are the ones that are kind of left over. Still try and win them all. So let's go to this Panthers-Browns game in Cleveland. Cleveland opened up as a 2.5 point dog. It's down to a pick'em. And the Browns enter this one 4-7, 3-2 straight up at home, while the Panthers 1-5 on the road. Just 5-5 against this in their last 10 games. This is a team that started the season red hot and looked to be a sure lock for the playoffs. And now it's like they've just been in a free fall. And I hate riding teams that are in a free fall. Now, I'm not a big fan of the Cleveland Browns, and I'm not a believer that this team is ready to start winning now. They do have 4 wins this season, which is quite a bit more than what we've seen from them in the past. But, I'm going to take the Cleveland Browns in this spot. I don't love this game. I'm not personally betting it. But my pick for the show is I'll take the Cleveland Browns in a pick at home. And a game that I don't love either of these teams because I feel that the Panthers are the better team. I hate betting against the better team. And that's what we're doing here, by taking the Browns. But at the same time, man, I can't take the Panthers. It's like they're just free falling. You don't want to try and catch a falling knife. Nick is an idiot because what did we start off yesterday in the premium area? I think the first 5 games we hit them all. This guy Nick is just I don't know. What we're going to do, we're just going to ignore him. We'll just get rid of him. I made you do it. No. No one made you do anything. I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest with you. Anyways. I'm trying to read through the comments quickly. So we can cover why. Nick said, Nick is a troll, and basically we get these guys every day on the show. And what he's saying is like, you lose all your picks. You do all that. It's like, yeah, okay. It's like, this is the thing about being on the internet, and I've been on the internet over 10 years now. You guys know I started the site in 2008, July 1st, 2008. So I've been on, and I've been doing video the whole way. We used to do live chats, so I've been getting comments on my articles and videos and all that stuff for over 10 years. So believe me, I've been dealing with guys like this for over 10 years. And it's very, very easy for anyone to say, and I mean, you even read it in the YouTube comments and stuff like that, where they say things like, I don't know if I'm over 60%. I think on the live show I might be. My premium picks I'm not. It's weird. Sometimes we run super hot on these live shows. But anyways, people, if you're out there and you put your picks out there and your face and your real name and all that stuff, then anybody can come on and just say, you lost all of your picks. You haven't won a pick in 5 years. People can just say that, because it's like they don't have to substantiate that, See, like this. This guy's saying, this guy does no research and just steals his picks. Where do I steal them from? If I don't do any research, how can I be stealing them, right? Because I'd have to research somewhere to steal them from. What does that even mean? I don't even understand what that means. Oh, man. If you have a customer service issue, my email is mitch@sportschatplace.com. The live show isn't about your customer service issues, but we'll gladly help you if you have a customer service issue. But the premium doesn't guarantee to go 100%, that's for sure. So I don't really understand it, so you would need to email me, mitch@sportschatplace.com, and explain exactly what the issue is. Anyways, man, some days are easier than others on this, right? I would say buy whatever you want to buy, whatever you're comfortable with buying, or don't buy. It doesn't really matter. Most people that I say haven't. Most people that, if you've never bought premium picks before, I always suggest that people start with the consensus report. It's the least expensive, and also it's kind of like you can use it as a tool to go along with your own pick. I'm trying to answer the questions here. Choose from free picks. Hi. What do you think about Dallas, Philadelphia is a premium pick? Bengals, Chargers we can do. Yeah, I love when they say they're 100% transparent. Bengals, Chargers. Do you bet a dime per game? I bet different amounts on different games. I usually start. I usually start with the same. I bet the same amount on every game. Then I go through them again. The ones that I really like, I bet again, and then I bet again. Oh man. So the Chargers are taking on the Bengals. The Bengals just are a mess this season. They're just a train wreck. Let's see. Yeah. So the Bengals and the Chargers are facing off today. The Chargers have been red hot coming off of that Monday night performance. And then the Bengals have just been an absolute train wreck, just mostly because of injuries. They've lost a lot of key players to this team. I think what we have here, though, is one of those weird scenarios where we got so much of the public here on the Chargers that is almost scary, right? So I got to go in the other direction here. I'm going to take the Bengals and the points. I just think it's too many points. I think the Chargers win the game, but what we haven't seen a lot of from Phil Rivers recently is him shooting himself in the foot late in games. So, yeah, some of these shows are just easier than others. Sometimes it was a lot easier when we didn't have that many people on. But anyways, I took the Bengals. What the hell? In the points. I don't love this game. I'm not betting it. Of course, my best bets are always over at sportschatexperts.com as well as sportschatplace.com, Premium and Premium Plus. I like the over in the Falcons-Packers game. The Packers defense is really not very good. Aaron Rodgers kind of struggling, but you got to figure without McCarthy there that he's probably going to put up some pretty big numbers. Not because he's all of a sudden recovered and the Packers offense is in such good shape. It's because because the Falcons defense is just an absolute sieve. I mean, they just stink. And, I really think that, Ryan will probably move the ball in this Packers defense. I noticed last week that Matt Ryan was throwing the ball almost straight up, like these lobs. I don't know what the hell that was, but that's my Matt Ryan impersonation. But anyways, it's kind of like he just throws up like these lobs, and it's just not really. Yeah, what's happening is that's exactly Brian. I'm not getting flustered up. It's just freezing up the screen. So it's like I'm just trying to read the comments as we go because we got a lot of trolls today. Some days we have no trolls at all. Some days we got a ton. I know the more popular things that get Anyways, I like the over in this one, in the Packers game. So, Packers, Falcons, it's 50. I like the over. So, let me just write down our picks. So, the pen doesn't work. And we took, in the early one, okay, let's go to the NBA real quick. If you're watching on YouTube, if you could hit that thumbs up, it'd be appreciated. Of course, I always think the best way to watch the show is subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let me look over here. Yeah, so this Alejandro, we're going to throw him off the site. This guy begged to be on the site, and now we're going to block him from the site. Because this isn't his show. This is my show. So, we'll see you later. I don't understand it. This guy begged to be on here. And it's I remember I had thrown him off. And now I remember why. He was disrespectful. Man. I just want to sit here and talk about sports and give out picks, man. Yeah, I know I promised to run the live show. We're on the NBA right now. So disrespectful, man. I don't go to your house and do half the shit that you guys do here. You jerk. What an asshole. Anyways, sorry about it. Yeah, not just YouTube, Facebook as well. This guy begged to be in the group 100 times, and now I see why, because he's just some troll, spammer, asshole. Which is why I had blocked him before. Anyways, let's go to the NBA. We got one. Raptors taking on the Bucks. Bucks have not been a great road team this season. The Raptors, they're just clearly one of the best teams in the NBA. I'm going to take the Raptors here, lay the 5.5. That'll be our NBA pick for today's show. And then we'll go to college hoops real quick. Sorry about the show. I got on board a little late today. And I don't know, some days I guess are just better than others. I think being on the 3 formats and having to watch all these questions makes it difficult. It's not that. I think it's not a me. I don't care about me. Whatever. I'm not taking it to heart. It's annoying, is what it is. So Alabama taking on Arizona. I said that I would give out this pick in the group. Alabama's just 1-7 against the spread this season, 0-4 against the number at home. While Arizona, this isn't a typical Sean Miller team. And, but it's more in the style of his Xavier teams than what we've seen from him at Arizona. Does have the losses against Gonzaga and Auburn, but I don't think there's any shame in those losses at all. Alabama, meanwhile, the last 2 games out, the loss at UCF, then Georgia Southern. This is, they barely beat Wichita State. I don't love Alabama. I think they're overrated. I take Arizona in the points. As a matter of fact, I think Arizona wins this game outright. I use a software, and that's why I go live on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope, all at the same time. But anyways, let's just recap the show really quick. Took the Cleveland Browns in a pick'em against the Panthers. The reason why we took the Browns is because the Panthers are just free-falling right now. I think the Panthers are the better team if you go man for man. But I don't like taking the teams that are free-falling. We took the Bengals against the Chargers because it makes no sense at all, and sometimes the NFL doesn't make any sense. The Chargers kind of had that big public win last week against the Steelers, so you got to figure that the point spread has probably been pushed 3 to 5 points too high. So if we're getting an extra 3 to 5 points in the NFL, we'll take it. I don't love that one, but sometimes you got to go in because you got to go. But how do I keep up with all these teams? I'll show you that in a second. We took the over in the Packers-Falcons game. That's because likely you're not in our if you don't see me on Facebook, then you're likely not in our Facebook group. Gonzaga, Tennessee is a premium pick. So we like the over in the Falcons-Packers game. That Falcons defense is just a sieve, but the Falcons offense is pretty good, and I don't love that Packers I don't love that Packers defense all that much. Yeah, we don't care about your picks, Mike. I love you, but if you want to give your picks out, you give them out in the group. This is my show, man. Sorry, not an ego thing. Just I get up every day to do it, man. 4:30 in the mornings. So if you want to have a show, by all means, to give out your picks, please do it. Yeah, I don't know about who's going to win that game, the Atlanta-Green Bay. I think it's a coin toss, but I think it's going to be a shootout. And I think people are going to say, oh, see, he got rid of McCarthy, and not say, they got rid of McCarthy, so now Aaron Rodgers is great. I think, Aaron Rodgers has been hurt since the first game of the season. Remember that knee injury against the Bears? And, it's not McCarthy that's going to make the difference for the Packers offense today. It's that hideous Falcons pass defense. I mean, hideous, man. Anyway, Sean Higgs is with us here. Sean's been killing it in the NFL all season. He's been awesome, man. He's been with us forever. And I'm excited to get Sean on our podcast and, hopefully on our live show as we expand things, and go forward. We took the Toronto Raptors over the Milwaukee Bucks -5.5. I just love the way the Raptors are playing this season. And overall, I think they're probably the best team in the NBA right now. I think it would be Toronto, Golden State. The playoffs started, they'd be in the finals. And we took Arizona to beat Alabama outright in college hoops. So those are our picks for today. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. See you guys later on the Facebook group. Sorry, got a little bit of rough patches there. I'm do my best to hold it together with the trolls out there. But you guys know the bigger things get, the more haters there will always be. So it's just the way it is, and things are only getting bigger and better. And we have the new site coming out shortly. We have our podcast expanding to a podcast network as opposed to just our 12 podcasts that we do a week. We'll be expanding to a podcast network with all of our handicappers coming on as guests and even having their own shows on that. So lots of good stuff going on. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be sure to give us a thumbs up as well. And subscribe. If you click the little bell in the upper right-hand corner on YouTube, you'll get notified when I go live on days when I'm late, like today. Anyways, have a great day, everyone. I'll see you guys later on. Maybe we'll come on for a late live show because there's games I haven't given out picks on, so maybe we'll do an impromptu live on Facebook or on YouTube or something. Anyways, have a great day. Love you guys. See you later.